Check the description box below and don't forget to hit that like button. Hello, gods and goddesses. CoCo here with your CoCo from the Dark podcast, where we connect with the Most High, our emotions, and the innermost parts of ourselves that tries to elude us at every turn. This is a space of not only connecting and healing, but also to give you the confirmations and the answers that you've been seeking. So thank you so much for being here with me, and thank you for being willing to connect with you. Namaste. Okay, so the very first message that I got was to trust in yourself. Actually, the very first message I got was the number 9. And that number 9 has been coming up a lot lately. And of course, like yesterday's message, I feel like it's dealing with like spiritual connection, connecting to your faith, connecting to yourself, connecting to the Most High, to the universe, or, whatever energy you connect with, as a safe space. I feel like you're connecting more with that energy and allowing it to unlock certain aspects of yourself that, were previously closed off to you, or you closed it off to others. So, I also got to be calm in chaotic situations. Create a breathing routine to practice or implement. And it said for practice, you practice it in calm periods, and to implement it, you're practicing it to implement it in stressful periods. Get grounded. So I feel like, no, I'm just going to keep going with the messages. So it also says it feels like something is pending, like about something is about to come into your energy. It could be overwhelming. And I wrote could be overwhelming, but I definitely felt like it was something overwhelming. Now, this could be something that is good, a good overwhelming, or, a not so desirable overwhelming, depending on like your current energetic vibration. And the next message is, are you vibing high? Are you vibing low? Or are you vibing like blah? Are you just like blah? You just going, you just like feel like a robot. You just going with the motions of everything. If you are feeling blah, something is coming in to shake you awake. So breathe through it, be present, and if it's not a desired outcome, flow through it. Just don't try to like hold on to feelings of lower vibrations or negative vibrations. Be present, and if it's not, we already did that. Skip that. If it's a desired outcome, then connect with that good feeling. And I'm here to like keep connecting with how good you feel, because I feel like whatever you connect with, whatever feelings you connect with, whether they are good or not so good, that's what you're going to continue to manifest within your life. So that's why the message is to flow through the undesirable and to connect with the desirable. And it says to hydrate. And I got a very specific message to check on your animals, pets, or dependents. And I feel like it's directly connected to the heat wave that some of us are experiencing, or just the weather in general. Um, Watch your breathing. I feel like it's something about some things that are transpiring within your energy, or some things that are about to transpire, that's gonna like take your breath away. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's in a positive way. And I felt like I needed to put the downside in there as well, because I know a lot of people do, life be life. And so in order for me to help you, to assist you through your journey, I have to also connect with those lower vibrational feelings and help you like maneuver through them, because we've all been there. I know, I know I've been there. So I felt like I needed to speak on it. But for the vast majority of those that listen to my podcast, I feel like positivity is coming in for you. And it's going to be breathtaking. Stay focused. You are in perfect alignment. Do it scared. Affirm your courage. Like, if even if you feel afraid, act like you're not scared. Like, puff up your chest, even though you're afraid. Like, move through it. Act like you're moving fearlessly, but even though I'm getting the the cowardly lion on that black and white and color version of the Wizard of Oz, and that one part when he's like, "Monarch of all, I survey my narc." I love that movie, y'all. But anyway, I'm like getting like he was scared as hell, but when it really counted, when it really mattered, he fought through it, and he did what he needed to do. I'm getting that vibe from you as well. Enjoy the good moments. Like I was saying, like connect with those good moments in order to bring in more of them. It's like this birthing period where whatever you put your focus on, that's what you're going to create more of. I'm also seeing like some animals giving birth. Um, be vigilant. Pay attention to how you feel when you wake up. I feel like there is going to be a lot of, well, I don't want to say a lot, but I'm going to say a lot. There's going to be a lot of like spiritual warfare going on for some of you, especially those of you who are light workers. And it's going to call for you to like be mindful in order to combat these lower vibrational energies. Because if you wake up in the morning and you're not in the best of moods, even though you like say your affirmations, you meditate, or you just went to bed in a good mood, if you wake up in like a shitty mood, a not so good mood, connect with that, because that's your spirit telling you that someone is attacking you, something is attacking you, or something's trying to like lower your vibration. I see move accordingly, and that goes with the message. Some days may call for extra connection, prayer, or meditation. So, like I was saying, like there's gonna be spiritual warfare. Anytime you level up, I'm hearing something about the Kundalini, but anytime you like level up in any aspect, even if it's physical, emotional, spiritual, or whatever, there's gonna be something that tries to like cause resistance in your level up. So you have to be vigilant and like fight against those energies. Be sure to create time to connect and ground yourself before starting your day and connecting with others or social media. Like when you wake up, don't get in your phone, don't check your emails. I don't care how important these emails may be to you or be to your business or your company or whatever. You come first. And that's something that a lot of people need to remember. You are the most important thing in your life. I mean, of course, yes, family and all that, but you are the most important. Okay. So a song kept coming up, and I did not look when it was coming up to me. For me, I did not know the words. I just knew the melody. Y'all know, y'all know me. That's how I be sometimes. And it was like I was trying to sing it to um, since I was driving out my daughter her iPhone. I was trying to sing it to it. And it was like, no, ma'am, we don't know what you're talking about. But it was that song, "We Are Young, We Are Free." It's like the song is called "All Right" by Supergrass. And like that song just kept coming on. We'll be all right. Like no matter what you may be facing, you have faced or will be facing, it's going to be all right. And you can tell that just by looking at your past, looking at the track record of how things have gone for you in the past. Even if you come through it bruised and battered, you still made it through. And you're going to make it through anything that you come across. So remember that about yourself. Remember that you are a conqueror. Remember that you are an emperor, an empress, a queen, a king, a goddess, a god, and move accordingly. So there's a phrase that's been coming up a lot. And I know I feel like I know it's based on a movie by, not by, but that has Jim Carrey in it. At least I think it's Jim Carrey. That's who's coming to mind. But the phrase is eternal sunshine of the spotless mind. And I don't know exactly why that phrase keeps coming up. I haven't connected with that yet, but I will after I finish all these channel messages. It says, okay, so I was driving, and most of the time when I'm driving and I actually do have the music on, I usually have it on for my kids, but I like to like meditate and like connect. And what was that song by? It's the song by Andre 3000. Hey y'all, yeah. So I ain't hear none of the song except for one part, and that's when he said, "If they say that nothing is forever, then what makes love the exception?" Like that one line was the only thing I heard in the song. It's the only thing that like called out to me. So I feel like someone needs to like answer that question for themselves. Like you always hear like nothing's forever, nothing lasts forever. I even say that, like especially if you're like going through like moments that are like not so desirable. And for those of you who haven't noticed, I don't like to say bad because everything works out for our good. So we just like to transmute bad into the word undesirable. But anyway, I just feel like someone needs to connect with that. Like even if nothing lasts forever. Why is it that love does? You can love somebody until your last breath, but everything else, all the other emotions will fleet. You know, everything will fleet. Why is that? So I also got the message that someone is learning to refrain from overindulgence or needing to learn how to refrain from it. Drink your water, connect with your emotion. But the vibe that I was getting from that was that it's not just about food, it's also about habits, whether you like smoke or drink, like, I don't know, it's like even exercising, like learning how to not overdo things or take from things until it's gone, finding a balance. Like, if you don't notice, you get you get your fill before your plate is empty most times. And because you want to have a happy plate, so they say you clean your plate and you become over full. But the thing is to have leftovers in something. The thing is to not de- 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 deplenish, diminish, deplete. Thank you, Spirit. The thing is to not deplete your resources that you receive from the Most High all in one time, all in one sitting. You know, whether it's your energy, like I said, food, whatever it is, don't deplete it all at one sitting at one time. Um, Let me just read the rest of my notes because I started channeling that message. Not eating until something is gone, or drinking till it's gone, but enough to be satiated. Having leftovers is what I'm hearing. Like, is what I heard. It's like, and leftovers was in quotation. So, if you've been following me for a while, you know that if a message comes in quotations, this is like a specific message for someone to like trigger some sort of action or thought or memory or something. So later on, I got some more channeling, and it was like directly for my empath. So if you're like an empathic person, like a for real empath, not someone who like empathize, like not the surface level of empathy, but the deeper level where you like actually feel the feelings of people because you are connected. It says to observe, but do not absorb. I feel like you take on a lot of other people's energies and you take them on as your own, and it confuses you, it throws you off. So you need to connect with selenite a lot, cleanse your inner energy a lot. But me personally, I cleanse my energy when I wake up because, astral traveling, dream world, and I cleanse my energy before I go to bed. So sometimes I may have to do it throughout the day, depending on, how the day was or who I was around or how I feel throughout the day. You have to be mindful of clearing your energy. And it's something so simple as, I call all my power back to me, or I remove from within and around me any and all unaligned, undesirable, or lower vibrational energies. It's that simple. So it says, if you are not good at dream recall, and you don't want to be, you're not even concerned about remembering dreams or whatever, then try meditation, because I feel like there are some messages that the Most High Spirit, the universe, is trying to deliver to you, even your higher self. They're trying to deliver some messages to you, and you're not getting it. That's why you may be going through like a confused space where like you can't decide on what you want to do or where you want to go or what you want to choose between, because you're not connecting. So meditate, even if you just take 5 minutes at a time to just being mindful and being present. Meditation isn't always about being silent, it's just about being present. You can do meditation while you're dancing, you can be exercising and doing meditation. For me, I think the best way to meditate while you're exercising, if you're not very good at meditating, is to do it without music. Just allow your thoughts to flow, and don't focus on any one thought. That's why it's allow your thoughts to flow. Don't focus on like any one thought for that whole 5 minutes. Just keep the thoughts going. um so I feel like someone needs to be smudging, or people like to call it saging, but it's smudging. And try doing it with rosemary. Rosemary is very, very good for psychic protection, for spiritual warfare. So use your rosemary, connect with it. And I feel like that message is especially for my fellow channelers or someone who like pays close attention to other people, and you like, you just really pay attention, and you just, I don't know, I'm getting that. I don't know. It's just if you pay close attention to other people. So the way that I was moving through that, I feel like I was rushing. I just saw 654. I feel like I was rushing. And I feel like there's an energy of needing to take a breath. Like, catch your breath. Take your time. Because you know me, I'll take my time. Like, I feel like sometimes I want to get back to doing my like hour-long readings, but I don't know. Maybe one day. Maybe when I get my subscriber list up. I just saw 1717. Let's see if Spirit has some more messages for you. I send you all so, so, so much love and so much light. I know that while you're transitioning or like going through the motions, going through the phases of on your spiritual journey, sometimes it can get hard, it can get complicated, it can get emotional, and you just need to like learn how to give yourself a break, give yourself grace, and be gentle with yourself. So I send you love and light for that. So let's see. I'm seeing something about the heart chakra or the color green. So when I think about the color green, I'm also, of course, the heart chakra, but I'm also getting a message of like money, finances, or greed. So I don't know. Okay, so I feel like there is this space of feeling discontent, feeling like there's something you should be doing, you don't know what you should be doing or how to go about it, or which route to take, which road to take, which steps to make. Something about a house or a living quarters. I'm seeing full chakra alignment needed, getting balanced, getting grounded, going out in nature. I see somebody sitting in the grass and connecting. If your weather is anything like how it is in Tennessee, in Memphis, Tennessee, no, don't sit outside. It's too hot. I think like over the weekend, it may, I don't know, over the weekend or like the beginning of the week, next week, the temperatures will be like cooling down a little bit. But maybe like at nighttime, get you some mosquito repellent or something, get outside, sit in the grass and connect. I just heard marrying into money. I don't know. I'm hearing something about family money as well. I feel like someone's financial situation is about to increase. It's going to change. It's going to grow. And for some of you, it's because you're going to marry into it. But for others of you, it's because you've been working for something and you're finally coming into some money. Some sort of payout is coming for you. I'm hearing something about celebrity status. I'm also seeing someone sunbathing, sun gazing, or stargazing. I see someone like with a new hairstyle. I just heard, ooh, 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 I got a new attitude. Okay, you have your new attitude, and you better work it too. I don't know. I feel like someone is like gaining some sort of new style, new aesthetic, new job, new position, new lifestyle, something new coming in for you. I'm even hearing new spirituality. Someone may be, well, I heard Kundalini earlier, so someone may be like awakening or having a second awakening. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I've gone through more than one awakening, but my first ones that I recall, oh my God, they were so terrifying. Like, I don't know what it was or why it happened the way that it happened for me, at least. I don't know if anybody else has gone through this, but like my very first, I'm gonna say at least three of them I've had, that I know of. I've had at least three spiritual awakenings, because there's levels to this shit. I've had three spiritual awakenings that terrified me. I have not only had three, but three of them that I recall terrified me. I felt like I was dying. And I know that it was because I was being reborn. I was, being regenerated. And my first one, I was doing laundry, y'all. I was doing laundry. It was years ago. And it was even before I even like really stepped into my spirituality, but it was, well, not stepped into it, but really awakened to it. But me and one of my friends had just finished talking to Mary, and I know that she only got Mary from this one specific person that we both trusted. So I knew it wasn't the Mary, but for some reason, it was like after we talked to Mary, I was doing laundry, I was vibing, and the next thing I know, full on panic attacks. Like it had been at least like we had chilled, she was gone. It was plenty of time had passed by. Full blown panic attack. Never had a panic attack a day in my life. And if you've never had a panic attack before, it feels like heart attack, something. It just feels like something that just, I just remember we called 911 because I thought I was out of here. And it just, I know that was one of my first spiritual awakenings. I didn't know it at the time. I was going back and forth to the doctor, getting the EKGs and all of that stuff. And, it was a scary time for me. But two other times that didn't even, well, one of them, one of them did have Mary also, but one of them did not. And it's like spiritual awakenings are different for different people, especially dependent on what your mission is, for the collective, what the Most High wants to use you for. But Anyway, I'm just rambling about, yeah, probably ain't even studying that. But anyway, so I feel like there's this energy of like stepping into like your purpose, stepping into some sort of confidence. Like I'm hearing free will, but I also hear like personal will. So there's like some things that you want to go after that have been dream goals of yours, but I don't feel like you feel very confident about it, or you didn't in the past, and now you're getting to a space where you just like fuck it. I done tried everything else. I done tried everything I know to do. Let me try another way. Or maybe you have gotten some sort of advice that actually stuck because you seem like a very headstrong individual. So you go with what you want to go with. You know, if your brain, your mind, your emotions don't accept it, you ain't going for it. And I feel like a lot of the times that has been one of your, I'm gonna say issues, because sometimes when you have not felt so confident within yourself, you have let other people's projections of you dictate your actions. But you're getting to this space, or you're about to get into this space where you're just like, you know, can't go nowhere but up from here. So let's try something different. Um, I feel like you're gaining balance. I feel like this really harmonious energy. And this is going to come after you connecting, after you just totally surrendering to what your pathway is. You understanding that your pathway ahead is clear. Your pathway ahead it's been cleared for you because of all of the changes, all of the growth that you have come through. I also see like some sort of physical connection, some sort of collaboration. Now this could be in business or love, or even like closer connections with current family members, friendships. But I see like there's some connection that is being strengthened through love, through honesty and authenticity. Something is being renewed. This could also be the connection with yourself, the self. So yeah, that is your message. I send you all so much love and light. And don't forget to be grateful, okay? Always be grateful and drink your water and connect with your emotions. Namaste. Love and light.